Alright everybody, welcome back to a new replay analysis. Literally just finished this game. And I am playing Viego, yes. So let me actually switch back to red. Hey, there we go, speed it up a little bit. Alright. So Viego, what I actually think about the champion. Let me move some shit around my table. My microphone, I feel like it's maybe a little bit too far. There we go. I write it in. So, I was up against a jungle Ezreal, which, I'm not gonna lie, had me worried, because he was pretty good. And I do believe they had at least one pre-made. I think it's, there's at least one pre-made, which is the Ezreal and the Senna. He was kinda linked towards bot lane all the time, so... yeah, leaning towards bot lane all the time means ganking bot lane all the time. He was trying to get him ahead, but instead he only got himself ahead. And, spoilers, we win this game. So, here's what I did, okay? Standard Viego build is, I think it's... I wanna say, what's it called? The dumbass item that you normally don't want to go unless it's a must and you need to be tanky, but I feel like with this champ you just don't need to be tanky. Divine, there we go, Divine Sunder. Just don't blindly build Divine Sunder on this guy. Also, I am first timing this guy, by the way. And you'll see. First timing this champion felt incredibly good, actually. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just pressing buttons and just straight up winning. Actually won 1v3 at some point, I want to say. I almost 1v5'd at some point, but I ended up dying because I misclicked. Anyway. Yeah. So, trying to invade a little bit, trying to find Ezreal. He's not in his top side jungle, meaning he was bot side, meaning he's about to just gank bot, if I remember correctly. We do lose a couple Drakes here and there, because, yeah, I was not expecting the Ezreal jungle to actually out-jungle me early. I'm not gonna lie. That said, he did play really well, I feel. And there we go, this is the first gank on bot. They just straight up melted, okay? There we go. So we got an early first kill on bot lane. Do I leave this on... you know what? We don't really care about how I played the first gank, okay? Because he just ended up dying. Ezreal was not in position to counter gank. Which means if he was not in position to counter gank, I just got him. Okay? Just got a free kill. You try to do that as early as possible with Viego. Sometimes even level 2 ganking, actually. Just because you're so fast with your E. And you do so much damage. But yeah. The optimal gank is either at 3 or at 4. So I prefer to do them at 4. Because if you gank at 4, you're really strong compared to enemy laners. Because sometimes they're only level 3. So yeah, that's why I prefer to gank at 4. And sometimes when you gank at level 4, or if you try to take Scuttle Crab at level 4, the other jungler might just be only level 3. Depending on how fast you clear. And I feel like Viego does a pretty good job. Even though his early clear, not the best. Not the best. I did end up having my blue stolen, which was really annoying. And we're going a little bit slow with this one, okay? Here we go. So Ezreal ends up dying. I steal his body. And I think I go for the Yasuo, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna have to go around here. Because they turn on me. And my bot lane is not in position to counter the turn. The counter turn. We were not in the position to counterattack them, okay? But I did poke that one, and as soon as I saw her trying to go back in, look at my HP. You know it's time to just go. Like, just unload. Make sure we get the invis and the extra move speed, go around. Leave him to deal with Yasuo. And we just go onto the Senna at this point, I believe. She doesn't know I'm here, by the way, because, yeah, you can't see Viego. There we go. Yeah, she ends up surviving because I I just refused to flash, dude. For some reason, I just refused to flash. But yeah, that's how we played that one. And okay, she's still dead. She's still dead. But I did refuse to flash. I'd rather have Rakan flash instead of me wasting it, because I mean I am against an Israel and the Karma, so we gotta flash maybe after them. Chase potential on Viego after you E. Not the best, maybe? I feel? I'm not completely sure. I don't really know what I'm talking about, because this was literally my first time playing the champion. But he does feel really good. So let's speed this up a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. There we go. Just farming as much as we can. Trying to make sure we actually get some levels in. I believe at one point I did get outfarmed. Because I kind of stopped. And yeah, we see him there. We just turn on him. I'm trying to kill him, but I die because Maokai's just a god at tanking early. And yeah, we both ended up dying. Bear in mind, we still win this game. We do have a gold advantage. Not by much though. Not by much. There's a 3-1 Karma on mid lane, which was really annoying. Like, as soon as I saw that, I got tilted, dude. I don't tilt normally, but I was just... This game was played on Gold 4-0 LP. Yeah, I demoted hard. Okay? I demoted hard. My teams are not the best lately. Unfortunately, I don't really know what to do when your teams are inting permanently. Just had a Xin Zhao game before this against the Viego, and I was like, you know what? If my teams can handle Viego, I'm just gonna play Viego from now on. So I may just accidentally become a Viego main. My guy is almost about to die. I was looking to turn on this Karma, but he ended up getting the kill instead, and I was like, okay, time to drink, I guess. So yeah, we go. Let me turn this up. We don't really know where Ezreal is, but we found out. Okay, he's here. And he's trying to ult mid. He got Heimer because his dumbass was sitting just... yeah. And we do this. Okay, we just turn on him. I immediately turn onto the Yasuo because like he was the easiest target. I almost died, but turn back to Drake, make sure we get it so he doesn't permanently speed up our asses, if you know what I mean. And I healed, so I just ended up killing them after. And make sure we heal Rakan so he doesn't randomly die, because that's known to happen in this game. And yeah, I was first Drake, okay? Speed it up a little bit. So, itemization on Viego. We don't go Divine Thunderer, okay? We go Kraken Slayer. The reason I go Kraken Slayer is because I know for a fact Kraken Slayer is like really strong on Viego because of how his passive works. Because every time you use an ability, you get basically an auto refresh, I believe, or something like that. Also, he hits really hard. He does percentage HP damage, I believe. Let me actually read this, because I don't really know what my abilities do. All I know is this does AoE damage. Poke. I die, by the way. So, come on. Can I? Oh, I can't read. Alright, hold up. Hold up. Alright, so this does AoE poke, percentage damage, also restores damage. A lot, apparently. Also scales with crit. This does magic damage, slows, also stuns for a little bit, and I believe you cannot dash over walls, by the way. If you've never played Viego, I tried to use this as a dash over the wall at some point. It doesn't work. So yeah, make sure you don't try that. But you do get a stun, and I feel like if you're within a certain range, you're being pulled towards people, because that's what I see every time I do it. And I believe it's... you get... yeah, we're trying to collapse on this dude. And this is where I 1v3, by the way. I'm gonna shut up a little bit. Just watch how I play this, okay? So they're following her badly. They're trying to kill her ass. She's gonna die, by the way, but she holds up just enough for me to get here. I'm trying to dodge as much as possible. I see them there. I just immediately turn onto the Ezreal. He's gonna die to burn. Here we go. she dies too, just because Viego's busted that way. And we just turned onto the Maokai. We don't care about Ezreal. I chose Karma just because she has CC. Also damage. And a shield for extra survivability and shit. I just 1v3'd them. It's that simple. I believe we don't have Kraken Slayer yet purchased. I'm gonna check though. No, I do. Actually got a Vamp Scepter as well. Alright, so that's literally all I needed to 1v3. And people say this champion is not busted, not by the way. Let me quote Riot. We believe our champions are not overloaded. Not overloaded my ass cheeks. Shut up. This is the most overloaded champion I've seen in almost... it's getting close to 13 years since I started playing this game. This is the most overloaded champion I've ever seen so far. Like, there's nothing more stronger than this, I believe. Sure, we got Volibear, which can literally build every single item in the game. Same for Udyr, by the way. Even though people think he's weak, he's really not. But he does feel bad compared to other champions. I ended up flashing here, just making sure we get the Karma, so the Heimer doesn't die. Because bear in mind, Karma was ahead. She's 4-5, she was 3-1, okay? So we go Kraken into Bork into Death's Dance this game, okay? Because I feel like that's the best build. I was trying to stun Ezreal, but didn't quite get it. I'm gonna end up dying here. I tried to hit the plant, I misclicked. Even then I feel like I would have died, so it doesn't really matter that much. Anyway, we are 7-3-5. I believe we lose another Drake by the time I get here, which is really annoying, but they do have pre-mates, so... I believe I had a pre-mate as well. I don't really remember who. Let me actually say... okay? Let me check. I can't actually check this, hold up. So... oh my god, I keep misclicking. Website, stop! Alright. So, they had Ezreal pre-made with Senna, and on our team we got Camille pre-made with Rakan, okay? Camille and Rakan. We do lose Drake, which was annoying, but hey, nothing you can do about it. Now I think I ended up not killing this Karma just because she was building freaking... you cannot catch Shirelia Karma, okay? Like, there's no fucking way. She's maxing shield second as well, which, yo, you're just not catching that. Ever. Now they're trying to kill bot. And I know they're kind of bot side, so I think I go for Herald here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there we go. We're taking Herald real quick, and we go top side, I believe. Yeah, we do go top side. We are gonna kill this Maokai. I think he ends up killing somebody by the time I actually get there, because for some reason Tower doesn't hit Herald here, but he hits champions, which is really annoying. It actually hits you sometimes when you're there, which is really annoying. Ezreal was here for some reason. But yeah, we do kill Maokai, and even though I missed my Q, it doesn't matter. Kraken Slayer damage is just that good. So... yeah, they're collapsing onto Rakan. I believe I killed Karma and Yasuo here. I don't really remember. I think this is where I tried the 1v5. Almost. No, this is not it, but Karma does die. Here we go. This champion's so overloaded, it's absurd. Like, there's no way you're getting anything more overloaded than this champion. Maybe Yone, but even he might just die to him. Don't quote me on that though, because Yone is known to be extremely busted. By the way, they keep buffing him for some reason. Why they keep buffing Yone and Gangplank, by the way? I have no idea. Also, new patch. Olaf got a shield on his W, which I tried. Extremely good, by the way. It scales off your missing HP, I believe. which if you W at low HP, you're just gonna get a massive dumbass shield. Like it's absurdly good. Ezreal dies here. He's out of position. We are playing this a little bit weird because I do know it's an Ezreal, but yeah, Zeri did end up catching him, and he did. Alright, so it's 20 minutes, okay? We ended up being 9-3 at 20. Yeah, this is how busted this champion is. I think somebody dies here. I don't actually remember. But yeah, we only got 2 items, by the way. I say that as in we got 2 items and they're screwed if they fight me. Because that's not really the case of being a champion with only 2 items, to like Viego with two items like this. That's no joke, brother. Look at that shit. And we shield Zeri here, making sure we movement speed that one. Give some move speed, give some shields, make sure we don't die. And they ended up going here for some reason. She dies, almost. She actually survives. I forgot. So I tried to cover her. I ended up dying. I thought I was in bush. So I ended up recalling here. For some reason I thought I was in bush. I may have misclicked and I was in shop. And I didn't see the word placed. My bad. My bad. We do that. Mistakes happen. Alright, let's speed this up a little bit. Come on. We only care about what happens when I'm alive. Here we go. Here we go. So, if I remember correctly, we end this game at 15-8-14. So we die 4 more times. Sheesh. Anyway. It's about team fight time. Okay? Now, bear in mind, I am losing CS heavily, but I don't really care. I just don't care. Alright, we kill him. We just don't really care. Diego's really that strong. You are allowed not to care. I almost killed Ezreal, and that's when I noticed. His dumbass is really fed. And he's about to get even more fed. Because he gets a frozen heart, and that makes him a little bit annoying, okay? A little bit annoying. Camille TP. That's Heimer actually. I think. Wait. That was not on my team. Okay, anyway. I do remember somebody dying around here. Around this time. I think Maokai dies to Zeri at some point. I don't actually remember. Anyway. Back to mid. Back to me. Speeding it up a little bit. I don't want to press buttons because some of these buttons are for my OBS. So I will click all the time. I'm sorry if you feel like I'm misusing the replay feature. Alright. Well, I'm really just looking to try to Baron here, but can't really do that. I think this is where I try to 1v4, 5 at some point. Oh, this is where I tried a Baron. I didn't know they were here, but they ended up checking the Baron, which was problematic to say the least. I ended up dying to Ezreal because I was a little bit low, and his dumbass got a frozen heart and played a steel cap. So yeah, I was half HP. I was lower than half HP by the time I went on him. Even so, he almost died, brother. Anyway, he's gonna end up dying. I don't actually remember though, but I feel like he does end up dying. Zeri is broken that way. Yeah. Zeri got a weird build. Don't you normally go Triforce with Zeri, like Triforce Titanic? The build might have changed since I checked last time. But yeah. Anyway, this champion is really absurd as well. I don't really know what she does. All I know is that her basic attack is basically considered a spell, and her Q is considered a basic attack. So it has like I don't even know, like what, 0.7 cooldown? And does this scale with the build with what's it called? Attack speed? Cooldown, cast time, scale down with attack speed. Max 1.5 attacks per second. 60% of excess attack speed converted into attack damage. Yes. Okay, so this champion is really busted as well. I don't remember the last time Riot released a champion that was not overtuned. People say Senna is fine. I disagree. I feel like she's extremely overtuned. Just because she can build tank and still kill people. She's a support, bear in mind. Even though she's a marksman support, she's still a support. You're playing her as a tank, you can still kill people. I have been playing her as a tank for quite a bit. My build normally is Frostfire Gauntlet into this dumbass item, which I still think it should be nerfed. Like, made to be at least 2.5k gold, because I believe it's 2... Okay, we gotta fight. I believe Umbral Glaive is too busted for its cost. Like, just because you can one-shot wards. It's too good. It's too good, okay? It provides too much ward clearing speed and too much utility on that item. And it's got damage too, so yeah. They just die here. And I think we go Drake. I was gonna shield Xerath to speed her up, but I forgot her dumbass is basically Talon with range. Not overtuned, by the way. Not at all. So her E makes her jump walls, also empowers 3 of her next shots. So yeah, she can. I believe she can jump walls, basically kind of like Bard. So yeah, kind of like yup. There we go. I was just about to say. Also, this gets empowered if you hit a wall with it. So it goes from an electric zap to AoE. It's kind of weird. I don't really know what her ult does. It's kind of like Nico combined with some shit that boosts her attack speed. Nico plus Sivir kinda. It doesn't stun though. It grants move speed, grants attack speed. Does damage. It's just... This champion is overloaded as fuck. Alright, there we go. This is the 1v4. This is the 1v4. Well, I ended up dying because I misclicked. Yasuo would have been dead. If I would have killed Yasuo here with his abilities and his items, I would have just murdered them straight up. Just because the moment you overtake a body with Viego, you are immune to all sources of damage that... Because, I mean... You can't be clicked, okay? You're untargetable, which basically makes you immune to damage. Which is kind of silly, by the way. I feel like they should change that. At least don't allow Viego to be immune to... I don't think... Can I call this being immune to damage? Because you're basically not. If you get ignited before, you would probably still die. But... Yeah, you're basically immune to anything that's not a damage over time effect. That hits you before you take a body. Yeah, we just steamroll this game at this point. I have no idea what this champion does, still. But these items, I feel like they're perfect. I took Lure Doms just because tanky Ezreal and they got a Maokai, so it's like, you know what? Screw survivability, I don't need it, I'm only sitting on 7 deaths. They just died, they just really went for it. And I believe this is where the game kinda ends, yeah. Now, look at this tower taking damage, dude, holy shit. Like, tower just melted. Yeah. Yep, there's really nothing they can do. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed it. My final opinion on Viego is that he's extremely busted, and I'm gonna play Viego every time my team doesn't ban him. Or the enemy team. I hope you guys enjoyed the replay analysis, and I will see you guys next time.